Okay, I gotta go over Webby's little fight with Magica, because I was going through it just to get some screen caps, and then I actually watched it, and I was like, oh my god, Webby, what the, Webby, Webby, oh jeez. Okay, so we got the really nice opening where it's like swift kick in the ribs, and there's Webby instantly coming in with the swift kick in the ribs to Magica dispel, knocking her right out of the frame, and then leaping after her. Yep, there she goes. That's about right. Knocking the dime out of her hands too. Magica catches herself and slides across the room, but she looks a little bit shocked. Webby lands. Webby is pissed. Magica's like, ooh, you're mad. And Webby's like, yep, I'm pissed. I'm extremely angry. Dodges a magical bolt. Instantly closes. Whoa, there she goes. Flying punch from above from Webby Vanderquack. And yes, it hits, and it hits so hard that for a frame, there's actually spit flying. She just nailed her. Oh, now Magica's angry. Magica's angry, but she's got, Webby's in range now. Magica has her staff, and she can use it to try to block, but the point is, Magica is a long-range sorceress, and Webby has instantly closed the gap, so now they're in melee range. Webby swipes once, misses. Magica seems a little bit like, whatever, what's going on with this little pest? She winds up, I guess she's gonna try to, like, smack Webby with the staff, but before she can, Webby instantly comes with a backhanded jab to the bill underneath. There she goes. Magica takes another hit. Oh, and she's angry now. She gets her staff up this time in time to block a kick from Webby, but when she has blocked it, now there's a split screen. You can see she's scared. For the first time in the fight, this is a grimace of fear. And, oh, yep, getting even more scared when Webby winds up again. And this time Webby targets the staff. We get a close-up as Webby's fist impacts with the staff. Magica just got a shield around it. But if Magica hadn't managed to put that protective shield around her staff, the gem part of it, like, would it have broken? Was that Webby's goal? Was that what Magica's afraid of? I think so, because as the fight goes on, you kind of get this feeling. Now here, Webby has just finished trying to hit that staff, and now Magica's backing up towards a pile of gold. Webby is pursuing. Magica is now a little bit angry again. Webby winds up, and she attacks the staff's gem again. She's not aiming for Magica. You can see they're basically next to each other, and Magica had the staff in a downward position, presumably trying to wind up for something too. She managed to get a shield on it again, but Webby specifically aimed downward towards the staff's gem. She is focused at that moment in getting Magica's magic away from her, and I think Magica realizes that what she's fighting now. Oh, here we go. Webby's up. Does a flip. Magic goes right over a bolt and comes down. And again targets the staff. And here we get another split screen moment where we see Magica's shock. She's just aghast. And I think this is the moment Magica realized, oh no, she's a mage killer. Magica is facing off against someone who knows how to fight her magic, has figured it out really quickly, and is capable of closing in on her so fast and going so hard with the melee attacks that Magica is in very serious danger, despite the differences in their experience and age and size, and the fact that Magica is literally a sorceress. It doesn't matter. We see Webby come down again, and her foot is on the staff's gem. She attacked the staff. That's 3 times in quick succession that Webby just targeted the heck out of the staff, and Magica is now literally terrified. Webby uses that moment of shock, winds up, double-footed kick, throws Magica back, right onto the gem pile. That's gotta hurt. Ugh. Magica again, looking up, looking scared. Uh-oh. She's backing away. Now she has to resort in her panic. She's panicking. She doesn't go for magic. She goes for a last-ditch, fail-safe trickery. Grabs a handful of coins, throws them at Webby, hits Webby in the face, gives her a moment to escape up the pile of coins. This is Magica in full disaster mode. Like, it's bad when a sorceress doesn't even have time to do a spell or doesn't even have the presence of mind to cast a magical bolt. No, she just has to grab a handful of coins and fling it at Webby. Desperation. Thy name is Magica. Okay, she's got the high ground now. She's at the top. She turns around. Now she's charging another magic bolt, but uh-oh. Hey, wait, where's Webby? There's nothing there, just a scattering of coins across the pile. Where'd she go? Magica is looking absolutely horrified. Just abject terror. And yeah, there comes Webby from behind. Oh my gosh. Grabs Magica. There we go. Magica manages to throw her off. But Webby comes down, dodges another magical bolt, and winds up for a really high kick. And Magica sees this coming, gets her staff up, makes a spherical kind of glow around herself and this sort of partial shield above herself, shielding herself from Webby. Does work. But then Webby puts her hand down and slides along the shield to a gap right behind Magica. She slides over, she uses the shield to get behind Magica, kicks her, whoa, wham, again. Magica is pissed. Magica winds up another spell. This time, it looks like she's just like basically supercharging her staff and ready to swipe at Webby. Webby dodges very neatly. Swipe, swipe, dodge, dodge. Webby comes in again, punches. This time Magica gets the shield up in time. But you know, now I think she's just like, oh wait, I need help. This is not working. So she remembers the dime, looks over, sees the dime. Now she has to focus. She's doing two double measures. She's, on one hand, keeping up a shield between her and Webby, and summoning the dime to her with levitation magic. You get a wonderful moment here where Webby is winding up for another kick. The shield is between her and Magica Magica has this kind of like, oh my gosh, please let this work, look on her face as she reaches for the dime. And Webby is just going crazy. I think at this point Webby has lost focus in the fight. She is just wailing on Magica. She wants to cause pain. She is frustrated. Magica gets the dime, snags it, there we go. Supercharges herself. I guess the dime does that. I don't know how this all works, but whatever. Gloat, 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 floats in the air. I will note that Magica was not floating before this. Like, she just wasn't. So either that was a lack of concentration on her point, or confidence, or literally can't float without the dime. I don't know. Whatever. But now she's floating, and she's floating, and she's swooping, and she smacks Webby away. Alright. This part of the fight is now over. Webby, yeah, as I said before, Webby was pissed. Webby was losing control. Webby, when she gets thrown away from Magica, has tears in her eyes. Not from pain. It's pretty clear. These are tears of rage. Webby wanted to cause this woman as much pain as possible. And as we know, the gloat comes on, and it's because of Lena, obviously, naturally. But I just want to say, Webby's fight with Magic in this scene, I mean, we talk about Webby, and she's so strong, she's fast, she knows girl. This girl is smart. She is terrifyingly quick in a fight to find your weaknesses and instantly exploit them. She finds what she needs to do, and she does it. In this fight, she instantly closes. Magica is a long-range sorceress. She uses magical blasts and spells from a distance. Webby instantly closes. Now there's no more long-range stuff. Magica loses all of that advantage. Now Magica is instantly on the defensive. She's trying to dodge, she's getting hit, she's trying to block, she's getting scared. Webby is aggressive and pressing her, and then Webby starts attacking the staff, specifically the gem, and trying to knock it aside or damage it. Webby instantly, I'm saying that a lot, but it's like, it happens so fast. That's the other thing. This moment, this little fight between them, it takes moments, seconds, precious seconds of awesomeness, but just seconds, and that is Webby. That is Webby doing all this in that tiny amount of time, where she figures out what she needs to do to get Magica on the ropes, and she puts her there, and she keeps her there until Magica gets just so hecking scared, and gets the dime again. It's just glorious and honestly, even though I'm on Webby's side on this, totally 100%, scary. It's scary. Webby is exactly the kind of person you never, ever want to face off of in any kind of fight, because it does not matter what your weapon is. She is capable of figuring it out, and she is capable of negating and exploiting every detail. Oh my gosh, you know, it's just it's scary. I feel for Magica. That's how scary this fight is. That's how scary Webby is. I felt really sorry for Magica. Even after everything she's done, I was sympathetic to every moment of panic and fear, because it's very visceral. When you stop in the right moments in this scene, it's just, wow, you know? Whew. Bentina Beakley, you raised her well. You may have raised her too well. Oh, jeez. Anyway, that's Webby's fight with Magica. It's amazing. I love it more than I ever thought I did. Yeah. Don't make Webby mad. Never hurt Lena.